Oh, can you hear me? Okay, I thought I did something wrong. No, great. We're good. Perfect. Hello, everybody. Hello. We're back playing Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. I've been off for like what? Was it 2 days? 3 days? I'm not sure how many days. I lose track of time, guys. It's what's that thing called? Where like you lose track of time? I'm pretty sure that's a thing, right? But yeah. Hopefully it goes well. Oh sure, you guys can't see it. Why can you guys not see it? It's freaking fricked up. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. You guys didn't tell me that the music was kind of too loud. It was kind of like it was like at the same volume as me talking, so you can't really hear much of me, or like you can, but it's a little difficult. This intro is so good. Holy! Let's just turn it down like just a smidge, just a smidge. Is that good? Okay, I hope that's good enough. Seems about good. I think so. Oh, I'm drinking some hot chocolate, by the way. Okay. Before we get into the game, I just want to say, this really, so far, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. I don't, you know, claim to know like what's gonna happen, but it's giving me. I don't remember the name of the game. I'm trying to think. What was it? I believe it's by the same guy who made Stanley Parable. Oh, Beginner's Guide. There you go, Beginner's Guide. If you've never played that game, it's a fantastic game. It really moved me, and I sort of see similar vibes between that game and this one. Just a bit, not entirely the same. It's sort of it's definitely way more different. Well, at least so far, I would say, compared to Beginner's Guide. But it sort of touches upon something that I feel like is very real and genuine. But yeah, if you've never seen that, I would definitely recommend it. I've never played it myself. I've seen people play it, and I really loved it. And I might play it for stream, but yeah, I already know what happens, and it's a linear game as well that you don't get to really decide. Your choices don't or I guess quote unquote choices don't matter much. Like there's things you can do, but it doesn't really affect the outcome. So I don't really like that. Sometimes I love having the freedom of sort of picking choices that I want to make and impacting the world. I would like, you know, right, like just impacting the world just by the choices that I make. I don't know. That just seems really fun to me. It's quite good. But if a story is really good and it has a point to make and it has like a story that it wants us to follow as viewers, as players, then that's okay too. I enjoy that as well. I can, I can do both. I can enjoy both. So let's just start, right? I mean, if we start, is it gonna leave me? Is it gonna put me where I was? Oh, no. It's starting a new game. Let's see. Settings, probably go to quit. Oh, I could have loaded it from here. Oh, it just closes the game. Bruh. Ain't that something? I opened the wrong thing. No, not playing this right now. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Load, and then this one. There we go. All right, great. I'm really enjoying my time with this game. It's just I feel like it's a little long, and there's not a lot of stimuli, I guess is the word. But yeah, all right. Before long, we're out on the street. Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. Ah, what a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Asuka. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask something real quick. Really? Mm-hmm. I thought, well, if it's only for a minute, worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster? Cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything. I just slipped. Really? You can be honest. I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay. That's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. It's been a while since I last saw this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. Ha! Tell that Z.A.T.O. That squirt better watch out. She probably slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Whoa, I'll let him know. Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, it's that I'm just no good at lying. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be the happiest if I forgot about it all. So that's what I will do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? I'm not sure. Is that how that works? Because it kind of asked you there in the moment, like if you heard anything. That's funny. Anyways, I'm hungry. You want to grab a bite? We can go hang at Verdashka again. Verdashka's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made sure. Don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We could get something from the store this time, if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. It really is. We usually make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmate B, C on Wednesday, classmates D, E, and F on Friday, and so on. That must be kind of exhausting. I don't know if I could do that personally. It sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. Yeah, me too. Like, what do you... I mean, you don't have to, I guess, per se, right? Sometimes I like my alone time, usually, like, for the most part. It can depend, like, I guess with the right person. I'm, like, more flexible on that, but usually I do like just sort of getting lost in thought, just myself. But I don't know, there's just something nice about being with someone else. Marina's doing a lot. She's with a lot of people, and I don't know, are you able to make meaningful connections that way? Just, you know, straining and dividing your time for all these different people like that? I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to. But that's just me. It's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Yeah, but then it's kind of like we're creatures of habit, and so when you break that, it's kind of like not odd or bad or anything, but I don't know. It's just like, oh, why didn't you come today? And it can like create resentment, and like people get jealous. So I don't know. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess. I get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. Well, that's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though I wasn't really talking about money. I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him. I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yes. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. And you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all your... So that's where you get all that energy. Now, listen here. I'm joking. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often. You know, at the community center. You could tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. Though, I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. Then it's settled. The whole time Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store, I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies. To a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. A new week can't come soon enough. Isn't that funny? Got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Oh, I didn't get to read that. The store? The city, dummy. Oh, really? What? You don't? Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. I know they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in spring to build new blocks. And then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? You really live under a rock, don't ya? It sure seems like it. Well, now you know. The point is, there's jack all to do here. Can't wait until I'm done with this school. Or I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Whoa, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think. Well, it's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I just put my mind to it, as long as it's not math, or bio, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or lit. Wait a second. So, how about you? Got any plans yet? Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh? I thought you were like a top student or something. No, not at all. I do my homework, but when the teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. If I don't do well on and I don't do very well on tests either. Huh, that's surprising. You look pretty brainy. Thanks. No problem. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. For a while, we walked down the main street and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. Okay, sorry. Where was I? Where was I reading? For a while, we walked down the main street and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I link into her smile. It's lovely. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina's a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it will become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I've acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. The day is getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. This small repose didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. The same Ira that came as an answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective, maybe even from Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for. Oh, is that, okay. Why do people have to be replacements for people? Can't the person just be a person whom you enjoy spending time with? What? Also, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for? Everything? That's a pretty strong claim. My hope, my shield, my happiness. That's a lot to kind of put on one person. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly. I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira is missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it in the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new, and she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone being so blasé about her vanishment seems vapid, but when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that is a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all my metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, then started to pout when the replacement wasn't identical to the... No. See? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. Are you okay? Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air stream. In our aimless strolling, we've reached the warm fence next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the shoots has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil lovingly sprinkled with once-old cigarette buds. Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. Yeah. I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Honest? Yeah, honest. Your stories are fun, and you have so many friends. I'm surprised that I'm Yeah, I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please, am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday, we actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? Uh, right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you. It's like relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with this experience and all. But when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things would make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes. There's this rumor going around and I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know? Mm-hmm. What, was Ira seeing some, older man? This figures you'd hear it eventually. Yes, I thought it might be true at first that Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ew. Ew? Why? I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy's like 35. Well, love has no age, right? Yuck. Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's dangerous. My face goes red. Did I really say something like that? Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like if somebody asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of BS. What a load of barnacles. But you, I think you'll understand. Huh? That's my brother. Oh, huh? That guy. The old guy. It's my bro. So Ira and your brother are... No. They're not like that at all. Gross. She sticks her tongue out as she's about to gag. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no. But, what's going on then, if you don't mind telling me? It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tattle? You're not gonna run and tittle the first chance you get, yeah? Of course. I mean, of course not. Thought so. Anyway, my brother, Lev, he works in the labs, like the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you could call it managing her stress? Huh? She has kind of a neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more on that. So when she got angry at her classmates, no, that's Ira's at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh, you know it when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I see. You think she was, tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. Hasn't been that bad in a long while. Not even a year ago when she just started treatment. All along. This whole time I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all of that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No, don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Jeez, it's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pill, so it's hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, Anyway, I doubt Ira followed Love's recommendations to a T, but at least she got better for a while. That's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Yeah, stop it. I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her too. Eh? You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? Who knows? I rejected therapy, after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. She stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And, well, you saw what happened. But, why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugs. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. Without the pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why would you keep this to yourself? Why wouldn't you tell anyone? She might be in danger. What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you why we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think their family reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asaya, I'm not saying that. Look, let's say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would change? Would it point them towards a location? A culprit? Maybe it'd give them a motive. Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Then everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Maybe the whole city. Marina's bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously? Band together? Asaya, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Asayanka, that's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world. You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right. She was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what can you do? No point in looking now. Betting a 10, she killed herself in a ditch. Betting 100, she froze to death. Shut up. Don't say that. Stop lying to me. I'm not lying. That's how it's gonna go, and you know it. They'll turn into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ira is really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. That can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. I'm also. You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believed you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want us to tell everyone about this? You think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now, Asuka. You gotta face reality. You know how everybody will react then. Sorry, did that say when or done? Probably should have won. No, that's not what I mean. I wiped the tears and the snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. So what are we thinking? I guess it depends on what kind of story they're trying to tell. On whether she's alive or dead. I kind of want her to be alive just because I'm a sucker for like happy endings. I mean, who doesn't? Like, a happy ending, right? Do I think that she's alive? There's not much to go off of, like so far in the story. I'm not really sure what like the intention is, like what direction they're trying to go with it, or what direction they're trying to go with. Um, excuse me. I can sort of see either possibility. Hold on. I think. Hold on. I mean, obviously, there's only two ways this could end: either she's alive or dead. But I don't know. It could be a thing of like she's alive, and they have like a showdown, and she hates our protagonist's guts, or she could be dead, and the girl will have to face that our protagonist. I feel like either ending can be like pretty strong. I don't know if she's dead. I'd be heartbroken. Um, I don't know if I'd be happy with that. I don't know. Marina's lips tremble. Marina's lip trembles. She quickly sniffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, alright? I never kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about those things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes, you're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Uh-huh. If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect love, right? Well, you said he got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. Are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, I'm just... It's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Of course we did. Yeah, so please, don't pretend. Don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Talik. I mean, I'm not pretending. I know. I know. I just wanted to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. But I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Isaiah? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to help. Please forgive me. Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? It's not a big deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. Don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Alright, I'll look away. You. For crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry, I got carried away as well. Oh, oh no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said that in a nasty way, but you're right. I can come up with 100 of these noble excuses, but they're just that, excuses. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family too. All the good you did for Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does. Blah, I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No? I think you're still a very good person, Marina. You're a funny girl, Asaya. What? Please, I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? It feels like you'd never judge a person. Really? Mm-hmm. At first I thought you were, like, really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. Sorry. I don't think that's really true, though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you, though, well, maybe it's just because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asaya. Nicer than I could have ever hoped to be. No, please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But Marina says all these things so genuinely, I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her words aren't really true. This time I'm aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No, Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay. I'm just drinking my hot chocolate. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you. I'm not sure if what I said counts as a compliment. Of course it does. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it? I look into the world. A world where everyone is kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom. But calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm a conceited gnat. I shouldn't even try to understand the whats and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is to say thank you. So I will do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. This is so good. This is like really good. It's like interesting. Thank you. 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 Huh. It's not enough. My life is finite, and so is my gratitude. It will never be enough, even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth. It's a promise I will never fulfill. So I'll retract it. I apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But what if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now, my signal keeps getting buried under the 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much as they travel straight up, but I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All I know is my signal isn't strong enough. So then, what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my message from orbit. That has to work, except I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface, but sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course, it's so much like me to rely on others. It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. I'm staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Oh, it's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. What? Z.A.T.O, you okay? Sorry, not Z.A.T.O. Shoot, what's our protagonist's name, guys? Not Marina, what's Oh, Asaya. Huh. Asaya. You know what vibes that also sort of gives me? This is crazy. This is a crazy look. It gives me I've never watched it, but it sort of seems to fall under a similar category. I feel like I've never seen it, but it just kind of gives me let me see if I can remember it by like typing a few keywords. Shoot, what's it called? Oh. Wait, hold on. I got you. Serial Experiments Lane. That's sort of the vibe I get. Though never have watched Serial Experiments Lane. It looks so good. It looks so good. I might have to watch it soon. Soon. I think I saw the first episode and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I never got around to finishing it though, sadly. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of my dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally, I can. At any point made against that will be an excuse. Any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up from the highest point atop of the sea level that I'm able to reach. I'll climb up high, and I will look into the sky, and I will angle myself so that the trajectory is just right. Then I will start my most powerful transmissions to date. I will scream thank you and I love you so loud that all of the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles, and their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day the world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength blasting from the communism peak. Although, maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of the drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow, I will work harder than ever before. I'll love this world with everything I've got. Okay. Sure, pal. Sure, bud. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Asaya. December 21st. This is sick. I love the atmosphere. The OST is pretty wonderful. I like thoroughly enjoying it. The world is as bright as its sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. The statue on the main square shines in silver. I've already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual. I've seen all there is to see. I've admired all there is to admire, is what I would say. If I were a liar, I'd travel south towards a single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid since it's right on the end of the long residential street. The car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all, aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. So what's my problem with it? I suppose you can call it petite pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've been avoiding the spot like the plague. But it was never the shop's fault. It was poor luck that and my overreaction. If I want to achieve my goal, I need to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything that this town has to offer, how could I ever grasp the grandeur of the planet, let alone the universe? I'm well familiar with every part of Vorkuta 5, so excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistake. I momentarily freeze up and then scoot behind a corner. Just now, was it Garen walking down the side of the road? I peek out just to check. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in his pockets. A couple times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Huh? I wait until he's a good distance away before I come out of my hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh, he's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people on the street, so maybe I'm being overly cautious, but better safe than sorry, right? The road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light. It's almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone. Just cold and empty cars. Some crates stacked by the building, concrete slabs. The snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I see is my reflection. they fixed it. Then is there really nothing? Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance, see how normal everything is, then leave. Nice and simple. It looks like they are closed today, though. I was certain they worked on Sundays, too. I should just check the schedule at the door. There! I scratched up the metal plate. I'll scratch up the metal plate. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, wait, no. Saturday. Should be open. It's Sunday, just past 12. I knock on the door and give it a tug. It won't budge. I give her another tug and then push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet. But when, if not today? Would the universe really hold me back like that? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Of course. Though I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? No lunch break. So it's not me being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today? I'm bad at keeping track of things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice? Or, wait, I'll look over the metal plate again. What on earth? Huh? Wait. That doesn't seem like... What? I rub my eyes and blink instantly. Did I not get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight. I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. I need to focus. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, water day. What on earth? What the? I don't. Why does... it's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number's all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial warps into a spiral. I'm running to my school and can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like this, I need to firmly close my eyes. I need to understand this isn't real. Then, when my eyes open, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the sliver of the sky outside, and it will be a soft hue, pink and blue. Yeah, so much for that. Why is Bud tripping so hard? I wonder what is going on. I know I've been on for an hour. Nice. I'm feeling pretty tired, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What? I knew there was something. I knew something was gonna happen. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Okay. I see. That's what it is. Size faces. What? What? I stumble back. What is this? My vision is clear. I look around. It's all the same. It's a prank. There's no one here. It's a prank. Garen. Yes, it's him. It's the only way. He was nervous and walked the opposite way. He was looking for a setup, a little surprise. This is quite a prank. You sure how to do this? How did you set this up? How did you, Garen? I wonder how you did this. Garen, please tell me. I can't figure it out. I'm too dumb. You must be very smart. You're really amazing. It's really smart. You help me out today, Vadim. Today I've set out to fall deeper than before, to fall deeper in love. Right now I'm so full of love, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Vadim. I won't forget this till the day I die. The windows won't let me peer inside. It's way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snow falls neither harsh nor light, because there is no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. What do you see, Asaya? What do you see from the inside of a sealed body shop? The same thing you see from the outside, Asaya. The same blue sky, the same infinity, the same unfashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's jammed signal C. What the? It smells of oil. Yo, how do we even begin to process what we just saw? Holy heck. I wonder, is this like based on like a true story? Like, I wonder like what's the significance of this game? I feel like there's something there, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It smells of oil. The air is so thick I feel like I'm choking. It feels like I have grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. I'm like covered in dirt. Everything's lined with sour dust. As if the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Oh. Those other people talking. Right. Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The voices have become completely unintelligible. The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time. Nothing comes out. Or does it? It's like my words collapse against the wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right. It's a dark metal wall. A closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been banging against it, yelling, all to no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course I can't break through. I'm no more than a shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Why is a shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the whole. Perhaps it didn't know it was a shadow. It lived too long thinking it was something so much more solid. It believed the notion of agency existed in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. The time has comfort to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon, the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Soon, the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell it. The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel it. It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opened its maw. Get out. Huh? What? My head tilts upwards. A clear voice. So clear it's like the words were spoken right into my ear. Who? I spin around. A window. Was it always there? Pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far, but maybe I can. No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah, my hand strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. It's something to grab into. Something to grab onto. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does, because my hand is firm and clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If this doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do it or don't. It's as simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. Me. You. Who are... Saya? What? Is she gonna wake up now? What? What? And now we're back. Now we're freaking back. Man, the constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year. Is it that bad? It's not like there's no light at all. You call that light? It's dingy mist all afternoon. I feel like I got shoved into a smoke. Something. Can you go crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that? I don't think so. And personally, I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle. But it just makes me all moody. The guys made fun of me for that. Can you imagine? Ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun? I've heard it's pretty common, yes. You wilt like a sad little flower. Exactly! You're so right. I am a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away, no photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Not until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder how we haven't run into you yesterday. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, I just went out to the outskirts. It's really, serene out there. Serene, you say? Yes. It is a little dim right now, but it's very beautiful too. Huh. I never thought of going there this time of year. A bit too cold for walks, you know? Yeah, I understand. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Like there's a season, the season's charm and all. Huh? Hey, maybe I'll tag along sometime. I could use a change of scenery. That'd be great. Please do, whenever. Yay, then count me in. You know, our recent hangouts have been kind of sucky. Not with you, with my friends. Some of them have stupid curfews now. Half of us had to be home by 7. 7? Can you believe that? Oh, wow. Why now? Parents are worried because of Ira being gone. I mean, I get it, but it's been 4 days. Yeah. No news on your end, I figure. Nothing. Marina's face darkens. She sighs. The adults organized a search party this weekend. Maybe you've heard? No. My dad was home. Mom too. I see. Well, my brother went out. And? She shakes her head. As expected, if the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of the town. It's comforting, in a way. It's found Ira's body after so long. No, I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No, she has to be at someone's place. Ah, of course, this possibility has also crossed my mind, but all the arguments in its favor sounded either too morbid or too far-fetched. Do you mean she was kidnapped? I don't know. She could just be staying on her own accord. But where would that be? I can't think of anyone I would trust that much. Well, there's two of us for starters. There's the two of us for starters. Uh-huh. We're the last two people that saw her, right? Who's to say one of us ain't guilty? But we weren't even that close. And she's not even she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Marina, I don't like this joke. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking from the point of view of my investigation, of the investigation. Ask me the same thing. I'll stumble the same way. The only means to prove my innocence would be a house search. I kinda have a theory on what might be going on. You do? Yep. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it, Marina looks around. I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school, though. You know what? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Yes, of course. I pulled out a scrap of paper and scratched the digits into it with a dull pencil. Thanks. I have some plans before that, so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. Won't be too late with everyone getting dragged home at baby hours. Does 8 sound good? Sure. I'm going to the library anyway. Have fun out there. I'll sure try. You have, enriching experience. I will, thanks. Marina runs off. Man, now I have to wait until evening to find out. I want her to wind down a little after school, but I'll be all restless. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited the library in a long while. Maybe that's why I've been so stressed in the past months. It's always nice and quiet there. I'm sure it'll help me relax. I make my way back to class. Hey, Chibino. Hey. Did we, have no homework? Your notebook's empty. Oh, no, we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, where is it? Nowhere. I didn't do it. I was surprised Tom roasted their whole group. That's okay. I'm also a little shocked. Oh, is someone getting rebellious? No, it just slipped my mind. Classic. Right. Taking some time off for yourself is great and all, but you gotta come up with a better excuse. I'm serious though. Uh-huh. Really? Yes. Well, that's good. Would be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Uh-huh. We all really rely on you, Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would we do without you? Hear that? The people need you, Shabina. Okay. We'll forgive you this time. But don't get used to it. Anyway. Lakin. Huh? What? Pass the notes. The Russian ones? No, Japanese. You're supposed to be smart, aren't you? Okay, there. I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Really, school was the last thing on my mind. Although, that does remind me, I turned towards the boys who are now preoccupied with copying Lakin's homework. Vadim? He clicks his tongue. You see I'm busy? Yes, but be quiet. He briefly glances at me. If you want something, ask him later. Okay. The bell rings right after Garen finishes his notes, so I don't get the chance to ask him. Not until the lesson ends. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. She's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little. After the lesson is done, I catch up to Garen in the hallway. What? I wanted to ask you about yesterday. Yesterday? His face switches. He looks back at his friends. What are you talking about? I saw you at the street, so... Well, what's this about? It's whatever. You go on ahead, guys. Oh, alright. See ya. Garen turns towards me before I can understand what's going on. I feel my side hitting the wall. What did you see? He dragged me. No, more like he threw me behind the nearest corner. What did you see, Shubrina? What do you want? I saw you walking from there, so I know you did that. The prank. What? The prank at the car repair? I just wanted to know how you managed to do that, and also how you knew. What? What prank? What are you on about? I know you did that. Don't pretend. I saw you walking, looking guilty. It's okay. I think that's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather you didn't prank me like that anymore, but I've never seen anything like it. How did you do that? It was like a magic trick. Magic? Shabina, are you high? What do you think I did? Changed the schedule. The one on the door of the car repair shop. I saw it. Why would I do that? Come on, Vadim. I know it's just one of your jokes. If you don't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. Garen takes a step back, looking me up and down. Did you have a weird dream or something? No. Why can't you just answer me? He sighs and runs a hand through his hair. I know you don't get much. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, not like that. It's not about the hours. I want to know, how did you know I'd be going there? How did you know about Tosaya? He stares at me as he's so confused, as if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's just pretending not to for some reason. Garen's afraid he'll get in trouble for messing up the metal plate. Duh, of course. That has to be it. He really didn't think this one through, did he? Okay. I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. Thanks for wasting my time, I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. No, he can't go. Wait. I grab onto his sleeve. He shakes me off. Get off me. I said I have no clue what you're blabbing about. But Tosaya's. I don't know Tosaya's. He walks off hastily, as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make sense. Garen has never had any issues admitting to a prank. Didn't he take pride in pulling them off? So if he's managed something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he so dead set on playing dumb? Sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him from across the street. So it's not like I made everything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable, he's going a bit overboard with the whole Oblivious Act, isn't he? No, maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong angle. Maybe I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of his kind, beautiful world. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Garen might not be thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if what he's feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? It's never happened before. He's never been one to show remorse. And why should he? It's all just been harmless games. But maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much. So when he saw how scared I got, he probably chose not to tell anyone. He thought it would be better to act like it never happened, just like those boys did. And of course, he'd never apologize. There's nothing to apologize for, but nothing to gloat about. Not gloating about it. For Garen, it's as good as saying sorry. Garen, must have taken so much from you. Is that why you look nervous? You were already doubting yourself, regretting your actions as you fled the crime scene. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were feeling right away. I didn't get why you denied it so fervently. But it's okay. I see it now. I didn't hear the conversation with Marina. That's a false statement. But if I pretend it's true, if I don't do anything with that information, if I don't change the way I see either of them, then it becomes reality. It cannot be objectively disproven. Nothing happened at the car repair shop. If both me and Gary believe that, if both of us act like that is the truth, it will become just that. That's incredible. I never would have thought he could do something like that. I don't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned about Josiah saving me, or how he knew I'd go there again. I'm sure he's heard about the incident, but I suppose stuff like that is not important anymore. You've offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's very special coming from someone like you, and I appreciate that sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Fadim. Thank you so much. Yo, this girl is tripping. Oh my god. What on earth? I feel so lost in the sauce, guys. Hold on real quick, guys. I feel like I can't talk after like doing this for some reason. I've never had to read for such a long extended period of time. Okay, let's keep going. It's just so... It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's making me a little bit sleepy. But Oh, I did not mean to change the, Sorry about that. There you go. But yeah, I've been having a good time with the game so far. There's like not much going on. It's legit just me reading and I feel insane. The town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Lenin Library in Moscow. I was so blown away by its sheer size during our 6th grade field trip. In contrast, this tiny reading hall borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria or the corridor of a children's clinic. And yet, I still feel right at home. The book selection isn't huge, and I've read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's a quality over quantity kind of thing. We have some wonderful additions of the classics. I've heard most small town libraries get low quality prints, so I suppose that's where our close town privileges comes in. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. Too shy to watch movies all alone, so I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. Librarian. Asenka. Long time no see. Where have you been, sweetheart? Hello, Lelia Ivanova? I'm sorry, I've been going out more. Oh, that's lovely. Don't apologize. I always said a young girl like you shouldn't spend all of her days cramped up in here. But I like being cramped up in here. I missed it. Lelia Ivanova smiles. She's a librarian. It's not that we're particularly close. We just exchange some pleasantries whenever I come by. So I don't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Actually, do you have an Angelique by Anne Golon? Oh dear, I'm afraid we don't. But you know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask if I could lend you a few volumes. Oh, you don't have to. Please, it's no trouble at all. You are a sweet girl. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. Thank you so much. Of course. Oh gee, now I feel even worse for not stopping by. Oh gee, like Morty. Next time, I'll bring Lilia Ivanova a box of chocolates. I browse the shelves. It's a bit of shame I can't see what Angelique's all about. But I'm not really in the mood for something like that, if I'm being honest. I want to read something familiar, something easy. Something like 100 Years Ahead by Bill Bulichev? Perfect. I sit in my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's book at my age. But I don't want anything heavy today. I don't want anything sad. I've read this one so many times before. If I were caught by Nazis, and the only way to live was to recite a passage from this book, I'd probably survive. Okay, it's an interesting way to phrase that. Why would the Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Oh, right. There was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story. But that's not how I imagined the stuff from the book at all. Another annoying thing. Now I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Shoot. I need to keep that way I've always pictured it in my mind. I need to really focus. My concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in my mind. I need to keep the future world in my mind. I need to keep the present world in my mind. I need to keep the aliens in my mind. I need to keep the phone in my mind. I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Fervit's face in mind. I need to keep Kolia's face in mind. I need to keep Alice's face in mind. I need to keep Tosia's face in mind. I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. This isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slumped down on the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something I wouldn't need to think too hard about. Well, it's no biggie. The kids section has plenty of other stuff. I get up and go to grab something else. A fairy tale would do. Morozko. This is a really good addition. Something about it always fascinated me in a way I found it hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. The folk version had a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how it often is with fairy tales. But this retelling, something about it has always felt off to me, even when I read through it as a little kid. I felt like the text was covering up something I shouldn't see. Let's see it. Are you warm, my lass? I am, Morozko. Mashenka responded, shivering. Morozko leaned in lower, cracking and clicking. Clicking. I really think children like being scared. Even when there's no reason to, they'll try their hardest to come up with one. You can stare at a beautiful book illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet story. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am, Morocco, Mashenka responded, teeth chattering from the cold. The frost grew stronger. The girl's cheeks burned bright red. She breathed white mist. Her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? Are you warm, my dear? Oh, so warm, Morozko, the girl responded, her voice growing silent. No, that doesn't sound right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into experiencing its best moments. At least I'm not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things where there are none, because I know the world better than that. I know there is way more to love than there is to despise or fear. Not some impulsive emotional choice. No, it's the only rational conclusion to everything. Then Morozko took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashenka in a heavy fur coat, covered her in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. Right, I'm flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The folktale is predictable. It's so simple and crude, it's underwhelming. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore, but the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Maybe Garen was right. I am getting rebellious. Although, if you look at Morozko, the entity, as if he were the extension of the universe as well. Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning, of course. That's what it is. Morozko is the natural order. It's the will of the world. Yes, you may fear it. You can find yourself in a situation where any positive feeling towards it may seem impossible, but you must gather all your strength to love it still. And then, you will surely be rewarded. Yes. How have I never noticed it before? It's been beating me over the head all along. Now I see. In that it's an incredible story. In that sense, every child across the world has got to read it. I look down at the page I've never seen before. It's Morozko and Mashenka, and every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all these years. I finally understood it. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Today I realized something very good and important. I stare at the page. This never before seen page, and I am filled with gratitude. I know that it's just for me and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. I'm such a lucky girl. Goodbye, Z.A.T.O. Oh, and goodbye, Z.A.T.O. Stay safe. Of course, I'll be safe. Because I've got this amazing blessing, this acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. Alright, chat. One of you guys should do the reading for me. How about that? Okay. I've got 30 minutes left in me. Hello. No, that's exactly what I was saying. Hello? Evening. I hear Marina's cheery voice on the other end of the phone. Good evening, Marina. You're late. Huh? What do you mean? It's basically 8. It's a quarter past. Maybe I shouldn't have been the one to, maybe I should have been the one to call. Sorry, I wasn't aware we're on a timer. Being a little late is fashionable, you know. I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that. And be late. For starters. You can also make your hair wild. Ever seen Nasia from my class? She has this crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. Also, I think my dad would kill me. You go to a salon for it. I kind of want to get one. Lev says I'd look stupid, but what does he know? That guy does it like a total schlub. Isn't she worried he could hear that? Oh, right. How was your library trip? Well, it's a library trip. It was good. Come on, at least try to make it sound interesting. Well, I'm kidding. You don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I believed until today was wrong. But the me you're speaking to right now is a much wiser and braver person than before. That trip was pivotal. It was monumental. Whoa. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I never underestimate the quiet types, they say. How was your hangout? Neither pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, looked at some magazines, got the new Rovesnik. You read that one? Oh, no, I read, The Young Naturalist and Coaster. That does sound like you. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I meant, aren't you curious about something more, grown up? I read grown up stuff all the time. Oh yeah? Like what? Books? Dad's newspapers? Mom's magazines? Oh, so mature. But, well, what mature stuff do you read, Marina? The good stuff. Rubenetsky's work shift, Robotnika, Fashion of the Socialist Republics. How's the last one mature? You know what, Asuka? I gotta lend you some of those. You'll love them. I don't know. I'm not really into... No, I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. They had this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out. There was this one about a foreign prostitute or something a couple of issues ago too. I'll look for it. Those do sound really interesting. Alright. I'm not sure my dad will like me reading that though. That's so. Well, then we can read it together. Really? Yeah. I'll bring some this week. Okay. To be quite honest, I've been curious about those publications for a while. Last year, I even bought myself an issue of Rovesnik. I read all of it in one sitting, but then Dad found out, and well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could buy the issue and read through them right away. Then I could throw them away, but that sounds really wasteful. Oh, maybe I could donate them to the library? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Although, if Marina will share her magazines with me, I might as well save my allowance. Right, so, let's get back on topic. The reason I called you. Yes? There's a long pause on the other end of the phone, almost as if Marina was bracing herself. Remember our talk about Ira's condition? Of course. Of course. Well, here's the thing. I told you how Ira can get into these states when she isn't quiet. There. When she isn't quiet. Usually, she would snap out of those. It took some time, maybe a couple minutes, maybe even hours, but she got over it. And as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. The pills acted as stabilizers, so it was like pits in her mind became more shallow. They still formed, but they became easier to manage, easier to climb from. When Ira stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. Irina paused. The way she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. And that's just half the problem. There's more. When you stay in a state for too long, you begin to deteriorate. Huh? The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress, so as a result, our consciousness, our higher functions start to decay. In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. I don't know if it's irreversible, but from all I've heard, that's how it is. I feel a cold lump in my throat. Higher functions deteriorating? Losing what makes us human? Just what? What kind of illness is that? When we saw Ira that day, it seemed like she'd been out of it for hours. So there's a high chance that if she didn't snap out of it soon after, her consciousness began to fall apart. But here's the thing. She couldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She wouldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least, not anything that multiple search parties would manage to overlook. So what do you think she did? She went home. Huh? You know how... Sorry about that. Hey, Matt. I got a little caught up. I'm back. I'm here though. Ray, I'm studying for finals, man. Sorry, next week is finals week. Oh yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. So no worries. I'm glad that you're here though, and that you're doing well. Yeah, it's glad to see that you're doing all right. I believe in you. You got this. Easy peasy for you, honestly. It's not even gonna be a challenge. Not sure if you're even still here. I'll just send a message, and if you come back, hopefully you see it. There you go. You got this. I just had to do something really quick. That's why I wasn't talking. Sorry about that, Matt. Oh, you're back too. Yeah, I was just saying, you got this, and right, I messaged that. I believe in you. But yeah, you're all good. Studying for finals. That's, I mean, it is what it is. You gotta study, right? But yeah, no worries. I'm glad you're doing well. At least after finals, right? You'll probably be chilling for a while. Sounds pretty nice. Pretty relaxing. I've just been playing this game. This game is fun, but it's a lot of reading. Quite a lot of reading. And your boy is kind of tired. But it's been good. It's been good so far, this game. Still have yet to watch the animes you've recommended. But they're still on my list. Going to Mexico for the winter break? Nice. That's so dope. You know what? Yeah, that's so dope. I hope everything goes well, and I hope you have a good time. I've been, but only when I was like very, very young. I think I must have been 2 or 3. It's like pretty young. I don't even remember it, but there's pictures of me there, so I guess it happened. That's so freaking cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make a server soon. Probably have it done by tomorrow. So if you stop by tomorrow, you can join it, and then it'll be easier to just chat with people and let everybody know what I'm doing and what I'm up to. Especially when I like take long breaks, you know. Hopefully I stop taking long breaks because I do enjoy streaming. So, yeah, you'll for sure try to make it. It's okay if you don't. I'll have a link to it, so people will be able to join it whenever. I feel like that'll be kind of dope, you know. I've never made a server before, so it might be kind of jank, but we learn. We learn. Heck yeah. Oh, right. I should probably catch you up on the story. So, there was this girl that went missing. Her name's Ira. We're not really looking for her, but it's like sort of unraveling the mystery of what happened to her. And we're getting to know more about Ira, the missing girl, through Marina. Marina's kind of like a friend of Ira. Like, yeah, they are friends. And so we're getting all the sauce right now. So this is a pretty, you made it to a pretty good moment, because it can be kind of like boring at times. But right now it's pretty good. And then we're playing as Asaya. She's an interesting protagonist. You know how walking home can kind of feel like autopilot, not something you need to actively think about. So even if Ira became completely dazed, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's a lot of reading though. It's like it's all reading. Like you only get like one picture, and then it's all reading. So, it's very possible she still found her way home, although it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. If she was declared missing that same evening, if she came back, why would they file the report? I don't think they really did believe she disappeared. I told you, it could have taken her a very long time, hours even. Ira's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So, what you're saying is, Ira's parent filed the missing report when she didn't come home as usual. That was probably late at night. Yeah, the report was filed somewhere after 23, which is 11 p.m. Then, after they called the police, Ira returned. Yep. So why wouldn't they call off the report? She sighs. Well, that's the nasty part. Huh? Let's say Ira showed up a couple hours later. At 1, maybe 2. Something like that. Consider the state she would be in by that point. Consider how Ira kept her condition secret. How she avoided both her home and public places. For all we know, it was her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if it wasn't that extreme a state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable, well, at first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They'd scream at her, they demanded to know what she was doing, where, with whom. But then they'd stop. They'd realize something was wrong. Maybe they'd feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed both glazed over and alert at the same time. It had to be unsettling. No, more like really freaking scary. So, They might have panicked. Panicked? Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They try to be rational. A panicked kind of rational. Do you remember our talk at the cafe? You hate algebra? No, you got that. You know what? Algebra isn't that hard. I believe in you, Matt. Don't freaking use AI and ChatGPT and what's that freaking math app? Not Connects. The one where like you can take a picture of it and it does it for you. Yeah, don't be doing that. You don't know? Okay, good. It's better you don't know. Oh, photo math. There you go. Goth? Yeah. Both goth and photo math. Don't use those. Bad. Bad math. Yeah, I've seen ads for that for some reason. It's kind of funny. Yes. You use. What do you mean you use Snapchat? What does that mean, Matt? What does that mean? Their family has a rotation to uphold, whatever remains of it at least. Their daughter is already the problem child, the difficult, the unstable one of the bunch. What do you think people would say to Ira coming home looking like she shot up God knows what substance? The my AI thing. Oh, wait, does that actually work? Does it help? Question mark? Or better yet, returning way past midnight, mumbling like a lunatic. Yeah. Oh, it does, really. Wow, I'm surprised that it actually works. Like, that it's actually, like, pretty good. You use it, like, you don't use it to, like, cheat, right? You use it to, like, better understand the problems? Question mark? You're not saying that. I'm saying that it would be inconvenient. It would exacerbate every problem the family already had. So in their minds, the best short-term solution would be to wait it out. Wait for Ira to come down from whatever drug she was on. They would announce she returned only when she's presentable. Yeah, next question. Nah, just playing. Okay. Okay, that's good then. I'm glad it's helpful. And then like you're not just using it to sort of like cheat your way um through the questions. That's good. But if she never came down, they probably thought she they probably thought she'd be okay by morning. But if not, well, then wouldn't they take Ira to the hospital? I doubt they would. They wouldn't want the public to see her in such a state. And Ira's mother is a nurse. She'd probably try to handle it by herself. But wouldn't they say that she's sick or something? Why keep the report? She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps they thought it would be better to come up with something first. They thought they'd let her recover and then declare she's back. But before they knew it, a couple of days have already passed. Calling off a report like that so quick would also be pretty embarrassing, you know? This all sounds a little far-fetched, but also, I can't deny the possibility. I don't know Ira's parents personally, but even I'm aware of how dire their reputation is. Would they really go this far to protect it? Are people really capable of things like that? Shoot. Huh. Yeah, indeed. But if everything is as you said it is, and Ira still hasn't come down, that means, yes, her condition is only getting worse. We have to do something. I look around. The TV is still playing in the living room. For a couple of seconds, I stare at the door, holding my breath. Asaya? You good there? Yes. Yes, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Oh, I see. But yeah, I agree. I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents, so that's useless. I also thought we could ask Tolik, but we gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to kindergarten. The only time we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are let out to play, but that would overlap with our lessons. I can't really skip. That's fine, I can. Really? Sure. Lev will get a call, but it's no biggie. If you say so. Yeah, I'll go there. Still, there's no guarantee that asking him will work. So I'd like to go to Ira's place, see how things are with my own eyes. Ah, yes, that would be smart. but I think it might work better if I'm not alone. You want me to tag along? If you don't mind. We can meet up after classes end. You have how many lessons? 5. Okay, great. 12:30 at the gate then. You in? Of course I'm in. Awesome. Then I'll see you there? Yes, see you. Oh, wait. Can I write your number down as well? Oh, yeah, of course. I'm marking down on the notepad I've been doodling in. Okay, got it. Now you can annoy my brother all you want. I never. I'm just joshing. Good night, Asaya. Good night. The plot thickens. I hope she's not dead. The handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. The clock is softly ticking from the hallway. The TV continues to mutter from the living room. I finally found my wallet after 2 weeks. Where was it? I looked down at the shapes I've scribbled absentmindedly during our conversation. The cross-hatching got really dense in parts. I don't seem to remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was. Yet, when I look at the shape more closely, when I scan its dark, blurry outline, my eyes glide over its hunched back, then down the wave of hair, then deeper, closer, towards the shadows shrouding it are much too heavy. There's just one thing on my mind can parse. 2 things. I smile as Iris' frightened eyes are locked with mine. I miss you. I really, really miss you. The sky hangs low. The teacher's droning on about some historical battle by the blackboard. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. As soon as the last bell rings, I rush out the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom. A wave of cold hits my defenseless face, so I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely from my neck. Asaya! Marina's waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but... Ow! Die, German spy! Some kid manages to snipe me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting in my hair. Whoa, that was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw. Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean, who do you think you are aiming at ladies like that? Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy. Get her. Huh? A barrage of snowballs flies at Marina, though unlike me, she successfully covers her head. What the? Gleb, Daniel, I'll tell your moms. They don't like you anyways. Asaya, let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's. We run across the yard, our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Jeez, where do they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at lapta. Do children play lapta anymore? What's that about? Dumb kids. When I get there, Marina huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same until the rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby. Nice running, ya hens. Huh? Garen walks through the schoolyard to us, completely unfazed. Marina grits her teeth. Fat hick. Hey, you there. Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. 'Cause you're our boss. Aye aye. Heard that? What? Are you like their nanny? Their boss. Clean your ears. A boss? What does that mean? We have a contract going on is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Asaya, let's report him. Contract? It's simple. I let them see some of my hotties card deck. In exchange, they give you 2 a little workout every time you cross this something. Should I skip it too fast? Great show, by the way. Oh, what kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. There's naked ones, too. Whoa. Huh? Where did you even get that? Let's see. My sister was asking where it was, and she was like, I don't. Or, oh, wait. My sister. I was asking where it was, and she was like, I don't have it. And I finally asked, where'd you put it? And she runs to the dining table and goes underneath and says, it's right here under the table. She's 4, by the way. Gotcha. 2 weeks. It's been there for 2 weeks. Holy. Huh. Interesting. That's so cool. Where'd you even get that? Found it in my brother's room. He had it stashed in the back of a drawer. How classy. The show. Fat chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? Psh, bet that stuff's all crusty anyways. Crusty? Nah, they're still in pristine condition. Meant only for the initiated, which you're not. Wow, we've got a secret society over here. What's the name? Poker League? That's catchy. I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this. Right on, Shabina. It's unbecoming for a woman of Komsomol to use such expressions. Is it becoming for a man of Komsomol to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyway, you mean a deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Oh, right. I forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. Huh? He's coming with us to Ira's apartment. Oh, what? Yeah. I had to start from Garen to Marina, hoping that it's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to them longer than I have to. But why? I have a hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have to use Vatic's brainless brawn. Brainless? Me? Aren't your own grades in the... Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since when are grades a mark of intellect? That's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really bad grades and he's like the father of modern physics. I'll tell you more, the whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. Marina, are your grades really okay? Let's go to Ira's place. So, you know everything? Depends on what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll just go and see if she has any ground. We'll just go and see if it has any ground. Wait, so you told Vladimir about Ira's what? Her illness? Don't worry. He won't tell anyone. How are you sure? I won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. He owes me big time. It's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like your lapdog now. I'm not doing stuff for you after today. Yeah, whatever. I look at Garen. Him knowing those things about Ira, those really compromising, shameful things, just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine the Garen I know keeping something so juicy to himself. Though, then again, I couldn't have imagined Garen feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. Right. It's not that Garen is incapable of being honorable. It's that I am entirely too prejudiced. And anyway, I always knew that chick was psycho. So she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. If that's how you want to spin it. Oh, by the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother? You said you're gonna ask him if she's home? Oh, right. How did it go? Oh, that. About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw Tolik when everyone came outside and called him to the fence, tried asking what his sister is. Tried asking about his sister in, like, a gentle manner, you know? Not too directly. But he got all clammed up and ran away. Well, duh, what did you expect? This sounds nutty. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh, yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it was. I didn't say it like that at all. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. Totally is. It's not like it's not. It is. It's not. Please stop. Right. What the? You're acting like a freaking toddler. I'm acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should stay back at that kindergarten. Would be more your speed. Asaya shoved some snow in his collar. Oh yeah? You want to try that, Shabina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because she has a speck of common sense, unlike some people. Why do I have to do everything around here myself? Marina leans down and grabs a chunk of snow, then turns to Garen with a determined expression. Hey, cut it out. He starts to back off, also scooping a handful of snow. What's that? You scared? Scared? No. But I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want a fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Guys. Take that. Nice try. Oi, get back here. Marina and Garen are getting into an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. I try to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. This is already a mess. Despite the little scuffle, we reached our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder... Marina? Yeah? Her voice is slightly shaky as she wipes off the raining snow from her wet collar. Have you ever been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? I like the art in this game. Yeah, it has pretty nice art. And like I said, you made it to a pretty good point. Like, we're about to... I feel like I can feel it. We're gonna stumble onto something big. Feel it in my nuggets. Nope, never been there. Oh, I told you we weren't that close. She's been at mine a couple times though. It's so unfair, right? It sure is. Maybe you'll see it. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe, if she's not already home. She must add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mind set on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into that flat no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Garen, who's finishing his cigarette a couple meters away. He still has some snow chunks stuck to his hood. I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to kindergarten, so I stopped by the hospital and asked them about a nurse, Grachevskaya. So she works night shifts? Better. She hasn't come into work since Ira disappeared. Huh. Hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so dumb anymore, huh? It's still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Why do you keep calling it that, Vadim? I don't think it's that dumb. Are you serious? She came up with that crazy conclusion, then twisted everything else to match. What? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asaya? Sorry, Marina, but it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, crazy, even if it is a little out there. Out there? Huh. You know, there's even a 1% chance she's in there. I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you check. Shabina, you can't say stuff about Shabina, you can say that about freaking anything. You can, but incredible things happen all the time, so I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas dumb or crazy or anything like that. Bold ideas, please. Aliens crash landing in Tunguska is a bold idea. this is some cheap twist you got from a detective novel. I think both of those are rather bold. Though I believe it was a remote energy transfer in Tunguska. Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. I read some eyewitness reports and nothing there suggests electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fires of that magnitude won't look too different to an outsider observer, I think. And it doesn't have to be electricity, right? There are other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please, Tesla is the electricity guy. You think he'd randomly start playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? Right. That's not what we should be concerned with right now. It's been proven to be a meteor. The thing exploded in the lower atmosphere, and that was that. They even ran like simulations to that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez. And I'm supposed to be the crazy one? Well, that's a load of horseradish. You think everything that's simple? Occam's razor, my friend. Occam's razor. And all the evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies, such as, like, this had to be either a meteor or a comet, right? I think the comet theory is the most popular, but comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, it would have burned up in the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Well, it could still be an asteroid. The name's literally the Tunguska meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where's the crater? They said that it exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. There would still be chunks of it scattered around. They scoured the whole area, and nada. The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the village nearby felt an intense heat wave. It could totally melt that thing. Melting? Ha! I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad. Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple of minutes. Wow, I'd never guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my schoolmates, especially Garen. Even though everyone's opinion is said different, that the exchange borders on being a full-blown argument. I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. That much is obvious even to me. I just forgot how things like this are meant to feel. When was the last time that I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I was never supposed to. Now I'm not sure myself. If I were never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this could have been made possible is through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. The only reason why I can enjoy things like this despite my inadequacy. Of course. Naturally, it's a gift. I cannot waste it. Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity knows how the conversations can be... Perhaps that tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversations go can be restored. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, it's yet another thing I can be wholeheartedly grateful for. Alright, and no space talk. Let's do what we came here for here. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. Though, thought you'd never ask. Marina gives us a reassuring smile and we all head to the entrance. It's the same as all the other residential buildings in Kuta 5. A long 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board on the side. If someone took a photo of it and told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept, and died, it almost fills me with a sense of reverence. You know the code? Yeah, my classmate lives in the same building. And what if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Marina types in the code. The lock clicks. We're in. Wow, that easy, huh? It's slightly dark and warm. Past familiar looking mailboxes, up a familiar looking staircase, one familiar looking floor after another, we make our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, it's on the same floor and in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. Coincidence? I think not. Marina takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. Your guy's job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the responses, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. A couple seconds pass in silence. Marina is about to reach for the button a second time, but that's when we hear steps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin, the person's gaze from the other side of the door scanning us through the peephole. Finally, there's a snap and the door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Her tangled hair is the same shade as Ira's. Yes? Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends? Yes. We've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes. The coolest. And very kind. Agree. We went to the cafe, like, all the time. How come she never told you? Okay. In any case, I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take you long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. If it's not too much trouble, I would like to have it back. He needs it for work. Sure. What's the name? On the Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of... She read things like that? I was surprised too, but it seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some time. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for stuff like that. Best I can do is share some studies. I see. Something softened in the woman's eyes. Okay, I'll go look. Oh, that's alright. We can... The door slams shut and we hear the sound of a turning lock. Then the steps retreat into the apartment. Oh, that sucked. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. Is it? To me, it looked like we just got the door shut in our faces. She said she's gonna look. Just wait. When she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple minutes. Think she'll just let us in all willy-nilly? If my theory's right, she won't. That's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Fadik. Are you serious? What's that? Can't push past a fragile little lady? Of course not. It's just... Hush, she's here. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Huh? A hand emerges from the slit, holding a small, soft cover volume. Your book. Marina's gaze slowly moves between the tome and the woman's face. She reaches out and carefully accepts it. Thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. What? I am so confused now. How did she get the book? The door shuts. Wow. Huh. So the mom's been at home for the past, 4 days. Marina flips through the book's pages absentmindedly. So, did you actually lend that to Ira? No. I don't think so, no. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome and starts digging through her bag for what must be the 4th time already. Where is it? What the... down at the Stability of Closed Systems in my hand. Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback and a worn out one at that. The year of issue says 1996 or 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we are to arrange the components in order of cognition, the list will go as follows, starting from highest. Moral belief, prejudice, subjectivity, objectivity, the desire to create, the desire to change, the desire for happiness, the desire for status, ambition, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for kinship, the desire for family, the desire for intimacy, the desire for a healthy body, the desire for stable income, the desire for plentiful resources, The desire for shelter, food, water, sleep, sex, procreation, excretion, breathing, homeostasis, soul. Huh. Is that how it would go? The exact sequence remained a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root for all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root is a result of varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took her copy with me to show her mom in case we ended up searching the room. But it's... She goes silent, her movement slowing to a halt. Marina? It's not here. She stares into the empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts up her head and takes the book from my hands. The way Marina looks at it, it's as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her eyes to the memory of the one that she held this morning. Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. But maybe you did lend it to her. Marina doesn't respond. I look at Garrett but find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost, it would be a very cruel... No, it would be a very Garrett thing to do. And this serious face, seeing him with a face like that is oddly disconcerting. So it worked? Huh? Marina quickly slips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chipper grin. Guess old habits die hard. I'm the same old airhead. Huh? And you caught me, Z.A.T.O. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all this weird stuff going on. That's okay. It happens to me too sometimes. Right? Took you this long to realize that you got mush for brains? I guess the people around you were too nice to point it out. Oh, well, thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Fadik. Anyway, that sure was something, huh? Yeah, a whole lot of nothing was what it was. We didn't learn anything. Wrong. Did you guys see her mom? Did you see how her mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us see a sliver of the flat. Why do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ugh, ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both of these are big contributing factors, but even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seems a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all there is to it. I suppose I can see what you mean. What I'm saying is, even if this doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure. Cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there. Who said you're off duty? Psst. Man, what else is there to do? Contact Ira directly. Duh. That's what you're here for. I thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah, I didn't expect the direct approach to go smoothly. We just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yep, follow me. I can hear Garen sigh behind me. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. What are we supposed to do here? She walks a small playground wedged between the buildings, leans down, and starts clearing the snow out with her bare hands. Just with her hands. Marina? This woman. Oh, you're gonna stand there and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Jeez, you guys, use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window. Garen shakes his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered, is what I like to say, but then I look up to the 5th floor where Ira's room is supposed to be. But isn't it a little too high? Z.A.T.O, that's what we call defeatist attitude. If it were the Great Patriotic War, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. What? It really is high, though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying, and I'm kind of betting on you to make this shot. Or will that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Marina lets out a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Gary cautiously looks over the building. So, which window was it again? Should be the one over there. See, with the teddy bear? I frantically scanned the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy, a teddy, a teddy. Oh, found it. Right there, right where the window to my room would be. There it is. Ira's window. Nah, something's weird, guys. That's the window that she'd be looking out of every day. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so that she would look out of the window. She'd also see her teddy bear. Oh, she did that when she looked out her window. She'd also see her teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hand and squeeze it. Does the bear have a name? It has to. I wonder if it's something classic like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira could be the type of girl to call a toy the first thing that happened to pop into her head. That does sound like her, but something tells me she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be the perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turned out to be a little unconventional, but it must have felt so right, so she couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I can totally picture it. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. How do you know it's that one? You said you've never visited. I've called her outside a couple times. I see. Then Garen walks back, trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face doesn't look all too confident. Marina, having dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few into his hand. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? 3 small rocks landed in my mitten. They're wet and dirty, and the dirt gets tangled in the wool. There's something charming about that. I look up to see Garen tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Ira's window with the intensity of a boxer gauging his opponent from across the ring. Well, what you waiting for? Screw off, I need to aim. Right. You're not solving a freaking math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? With a pleasure. Marina gives both of us a challenging look, then turns to face the block. She takes a couple steps back, gripping a pebble in her hand. Then she exhales and it lands in the snow. That's not even close. Shut up. I didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen, it's the spirit that matters. Do you think the pros get the national level without a couple of fumbles? No, it's a rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset, a goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure, you're gonna go far. With a throw like that, maybe one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. Big talk from the guy who's yet to make one shot. Why are you still standing there anyways, huh? Scared yours won't even fly that far. You suck at bluffing. With a big, almost theatrical swing, Gary shoots his pebble across the yard. Draws a rather scenic arc. And bounces on the wall just below the second floor. That's it? Better than your side excuse for a throw? It's nostalgic. Years passed and still pitch like a toddler. Zip it, Kaplan, or you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're on a turning bases now. He's serious. Yeah, you bet I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Ha! Sure, you're on. Asaya, your turn. But do I have to? It's pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all 3 of us are playing, how do we choose the loser? The winner is the one who ends the game. We can't have 2 losers, right? Whoever hit the lowest. Whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up to the 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina's really gonna run my wallet dry. Bye allowance. No, she was right. That's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I read stories of people lifting cards in times of crisis. When it's do or die, us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get in the zone. Let my inner warrior out. My inner warrior. Yeah, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric hunters flows in me. The ones that hunted mammoths, ones that chased or prey for days on end. I think I'm feeling it. I feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking determined. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Shows how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor, but I'm not gonna come last. Not this time. This time I'll. The pebble bounced off the asphalt, not even 2 meters away from me. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. This is just sad. Can I just drop out, please? Marina takes in my pitiful looks and sighs. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kind of cheap. Right, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Goblin, ready your wallet. With my Olympic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. It's okay. Some people are not made for this. It's okay. One after another, Garrett fires off the rest of his ammo. Each hits a little higher than the one before, and the last one strikes the 3rd floor window pane. Shoot. How we all freeze up. If somebody peeks out and scolds us, we'll draw eyes to the whole neighborhood. Not that we're being all that inconspicuous to start with, but seconds pass. Nobody shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Vatic, would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me to just go for it. Did I say that? You did. Well, thoughtless following orders won't get you anywhere. Thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. Some critical thinking goes a long way. So, do we listen to you, or should we not pass the rocks? Marina, start running. Oh, boy, scary. Also, it's my turn. She pushes Garen out with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much considering her first shot, but even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. If she aimed it just a little better. Marina's pebble shoots up fast and high. It slams dangerously close to the 4th-story window just above Garen's strongest throw. For a moment, Marina looks surprised at how high she actually managed to hit. Then an arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Vatic. I wonder why I called you up here at all. But thanks for your help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey, I'm sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. It looks like we can handle this by ourselves after all. See you around. What do you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. A rock collides with the wall just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow, see that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys. I point to the ground where I've etched some lines in the snow. Here, scoreboard. Oh, nice. Nice way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oi, no playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Geez, whose side are you on? I like fair games, and I believe in you. Oh wow, this is interesting art. 3rd floor, 3rd and a half, 2nd and a half, ground, 3rd and a half, 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd and a half, second and a half, 3rd, 2nd. The two kept pelting the floor building while I keep drawing notches on the scoreboard. She does look quite determined. Sometimes I run out to collect rocks after they've fallen to the bottom. If you think about it, isn't this game sort of like a reverse meteor shower? Rocks flying up in the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. If you capture them with a long exposure camera, they'd leave similar traces in the sky. A sea of dark parabolas. Most are uneven, interrupted halfway through, broken. Ouch, I get distracted and the pebble hits my head. Asaya, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, don't worry. Please, keep going. Watch where you stand. Okay. Yeah, Marina's aim isn't the best, but really it's kind of a coin toss between her sending the rock really high up or straight into the snow. Still, she puts a lot of force into those throws. Garen can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Marina truly is a worthy opponent. Third and a half, fourth, third and a half, third and a half, fourth, ground, fourth and a half, fourth, third and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half, fourth and a half. Guys, you're almost there. Yeah, watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock Iris window right out. Please don't. What are you calling kid? Make way. Oh, you almost got it. Seriously. Next one's gonna be it. Count your prayers, Kaplan. And your cash. Take cream soda, by the way. Cream soda, really? How is it? Whatever. Actually, it's not very fair to you, is it, Messiah? Huh? What do you mean? Reddick, we can't leave this squire out. Squire? The loser buys 2 drinks. One for the winner, one for Isaiah. You're so eager to spend more money, be my guest. Hey, you love these two, Their bickering is so funny. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty cute, as one might say. So far, it's interesting. It's an interesting blend between like being comical but like also the situation we're dealing with is so not. So I'm just like interested in seeing how it all plays out. Oh, well, I like touches. Heard that. Sure did. And for your mention, I'll be having Tarhun. Of course you will. I'm so lucky. No matter who wins, I'm getting a free soda. Being a wimp has finally paid off. Alright, my shot. Get going, Vatic. The store is right around the corner. Just throw already. Marina gets into position. I haven't missed one in a while. I've got a good feeling about this. She swings her arm back. Wait, what did she just say? Haven't missed one in a while? Marina's aim is all dumb luck. Much like in gambling, it's best to quit while you're still riding high. Otherwise... Marina, careful! Great. The rock flew fast and high and went straight into and through the 4th floor window. Bullseye. What the... everyone, run! Well... Marina grabs my hand, and before I can fully process the situation, all of us bolt to hide the nearest corner. The man's furious voice echoes between the buildings. You brats! Your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan! Don't you think I didn't see you? Shoot. You idiot. Garen leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. This guy recognized me. Hey, maybe he'll make you famous. Freaking marksman of the century. She punches his shoulder but lets out a giggle nonetheless. Hey, well, hey, at least I hit a target. One you weren't aiming for. Details. I crouched down and let out a sigh. Wow, what a doozy. At least that man didn't seem to know who I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Poor Marina. I hope that Lev won't be too mad. Her parents too. Her parents. I don't think she ever mentioned them to me. Do they work in a different city? Then why does their daughter live in Fukuda 5? Maybe I should ask her sometime. Like a Marina who's still exchanging verbal jabs with Garen. I'm not sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? Their smiles falter. Maybe I shouldn't have said that after all. Good question. We're all done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint, but you still have my plan C. Plan C? This whole throwing rocks at a window strategy isn't exactly foolproof. Even if we had reached her floor, people don't usually respond after just one rock, yeah? True? So we need to hit that high at least a couple times. that would be difficult, even if Ira is there and to hear us. Who's to say she would respond? If she really kept in her by force, you'd think she'd be screaming out into the street the first chance she got. So why the hell did we do all that in the first place? There's still a chance that we'd get some sort of reaction, even if it's just to 1 to a million. It's worth the go in my book. Your whole dumb theory hinges on that percentage. Yep. I mean, it's not so bad. If we believe Ira is at somebody's house here, then it would be more like 1 to 6,000, right? Exactly. See? No, even less. Most of the apartments here are house 2 or more, so it's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my God, Shabina, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Right. For a minute, I forgot who Garen was. Not that I expected to hear anything nice from him, but hey, don't talk to her like that. Lay off me. Anyway, why do you need me still? Need to break more windows for no reason? No, we didn't get up here. Marina points up towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. Huh? The roof? Yeah, do you still know how to climb there? Good grief, why? You want to flash a Morse code into our apartment? Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. It's a really dumb idea. That probably won't work. Come on, people. There's no harm in trying. Any of you got a flashlight? I don't. Like, on hand? No. Seriously? Don't all boys carry stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Oh, right, my bad. You're the type that carries porny card decks. Yup, darn straight. What's with that proud face? But whatever, I wasn't planning on that anyway. Really, I just want to peek inside. Like, into Ira's window? Yeah, not the most ethical option, but we're kind of short on those. Sure. Oh, just like that? No snark? No complaints? Not like that's ever worked before. Let's just get it over with. You're right about that. Alright, let's get going then. Oh, okay. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. The plot thickens. So I am really enjoying this part of the section. Like, it felt really slow before, but now I feel like we're really getting somewhere. It's advancing. I'm not really sure how close I am to finishing, but I'm enjoying my time. Apparently, some years ago, Garen checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city, not counting the barracks and the garages. Only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Coincidentally, the building opposite of Ira's was one of them. Wow, huge coincidence. The little door creaks open on the 7th push. We hear the howling of wind as Garen peeks his head of the opening. How is it? Can you climb outside? No, better not. The slope is all slippery. Oh man, can you see anything over there? Nope, the light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder. Marina climbs next. Whoa, what a view! Yeah, pretty cool, huh? No kidding. And Ira's block looks so close. Do you think we should have taken some pebbles with us? Should be a pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go down and get some. Stop right there, Shabina. Don't give Pavlichenko over here any more ammo. Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummages through her bag and pulls out a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. Should have brought a flashlight with her. These look so cool. Right? You can look through them when I get down. She sticks her head out once again and aims her sights at Ira's room. Do you see anything? She hops down with a disappointed face. Nope. Ha! Told ya. Here you go, Asaya. Oh, thanks. I take the binoculars and make my way up. When I peer out, a gust of wind ruffles my hair. Ah, I see now. The dusty purple sky covers the whole world like a blanket. The cold duvet fog is so low and so endless. It feels like you could touch it if you stretched your arm far enough. It's not like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall and so bright. It hurts to look at. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, fed him? Yeah. This is the tallest roof, right? Kinda. It's as high as residential buildings go. The tallest one we have here is the research complex because it has that tower at the top. But no one's gonna let you go up there. I see. I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure I'm seeing much. Adjust them so it's not so blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes more clear. Wow, it really feels like I'm staring at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. There. Aha, there it is. Light brown with a blue little bow. Oh, it's so cute. Hi there, Teddy. Although I don't see much beyond that. The room is pitch dark. I want to say I see something. A mess of tangled hair, bright eyes, sad or angry, maybe scared, or maybe happy because someone out here has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina too, but Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can. So I have to try. I try really hard. Well, enjoying the view? I am. Nothing in the room? No. I lowered the binoculars. There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into the darkness feels wrong anyhow. I climb down the ladder, still trying to understand the human shape that sat still by the curtain. The person in that window, the one I struggled to see, the one Marina missed. The shape of Ira's mother sitting in her daughter's room. Wait, I just realized something. Oh, if you have the little crown next to your name, that means you're a Prime Twitch subscriber. Like, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. The more you learn, I guess, or the more you know. So this was all a big waste of time. Oh, I didn't mean to open this up. Well, I wouldn't say so. Alright, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome. Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inclusive at worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. It's Asaya. Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing anything for days and now you're suddenly playing detective. Hey, it's not like that. I just got an idea in my head, so I thought, hey, maybe I'd check, and then maybe I could help somehow. It's true, being unable to do anything can feel really awful. She's been very worried all week. Yeah, I bet. She was out yesterday, hanging out with her friends, howling like a hyena. Yes, I know that. Why do you care? Oh, okay. Calm down, I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't care either way. Whatever. Oh, actually, you lost. Huh? The drinks. You owe us, remember? How did I lose? Well, the last shot was mine, so... That's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are. We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparation is Shabina for getting hit with your dumb rock. And so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, not like you have anything better to do. Isn't the company of you two beautiful ladies a treat in itself? Show me the two beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. I was planning to go to the cinema with the boys before you called. It was a Us movie too. Oh, right. They're showing it this week. I want to see that one. Oh, I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie? Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day is wasted, right? I guess, but with you? Oh, I see. Asaya, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before. He's shy. Oh, really? I've been to the cinema with girls. I've been to the cinema with girls, alright? I just don't want to be stuck in the room with you two. I'll catch the crazy. Better start avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Oh, well, whatever. We're gonna have a grand old time without you. Who needs a guy who can stick to his word, right, Asaya? What freaking word? Your win condition makes no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to the soda. Yeah, I bet you were, you freeloader. You're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. Marina demonstratively turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asaya. Let's leave him to his card stash. A guy who's too cheap to buy you a measly Duchess ain't worth your time. Really, we should warn all the other girls about him. Hey, it's not about the money and you know it. Ciao, Baddick. We got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Venom. Kaplan. That's a blatant provocation. Garen catches up to us. Marina bad, low-key? I mean, what? That's crazy work. That's crazy work, Matt. We walk together down the road to the community center. Marina and Garen keep bickering. Sometimes they laugh, and so do I. Not that I have any illusions regarding this. Tomorrow's thing will be the same they've always been. Garen will still be the same Garen. And Marina, after the Iris situation fades from our collective mind, she'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. It's only natural. I understand that the moment I'm living now, this brief glimpse into what I'm living correctly is supposed to feel like will soon end. So I should appreciate it for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory will certainly cast all the interactions of today in a more favorable light, so we'll correct the small unpleasant parts. And what will remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. Marina passes around the package of corn puffs she smuggled in. Yo, I love going to the movies. I went to go see, What? Anyways, I gotta sleep soon. Gotta try make it to tutoring tomorrow morning at school, so I'll catch you next time. Alright, catch your next stream, Ray. Oh, for sure. You know what? This is probably a pretty good place to end it, I think. I feel like all the hype has died down. Like, I was so hyped to finding some kind of clues as to where this Iroh girl went, and we got nothing. Oh yeah, but before you go, or maybe you already left, but I'll just let you know, I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Pretty hype. Give it a solid 8 out of 10. Really upset with the ending, but it is what it is. Anyway, Matt, I hope you have a good night. And to anyone who's watching, I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. I'll probably be back on... not tomorrow, probably Friday. I'll probably be back on Friday. And hopefully by then I finish this game. I'm really interested in seeing how it develops and seeing where it goes. Alright guys, I hope you have a good night. Be safe. See you guys.